The long-standing rivalry between Team USA and Team Canada reached new heights of intensity during a thrilling match at the Four Nations Face-Off on Saturday, February 15th, 2025. The game, held at the Bell Centre in Montreal, quickly became one of the most heated clashes in recent memory, with the action kicking off in spectacular fashion. Within the first 9 seconds of play, the ice was buzzing with tension as a total of 3 fights broke out. It all began with an explosive moment just 2 seconds after the opening face-off. Team USA's Matthew Tkachuk wasted no time as he dropped his gloves and squared off with Canada's Brandon Hagel. The two players exchanged blows in a high-energy scrap, immediately setting the tone for what was to come. But the fireworks didn't stop there. Tkachuk's brother, Brady Tkachuk, joined the action just 1 second after the initial fight ended. Brady, not wanting to be outdone, took on Canada's Sam Bennett in another intense bout. The competitive energy continued to surge through the building, with the crowd erupting in support for their respective teams. Then, only 6 seconds after play resumed, the atmosphere grew even more volatile. A scrum broke out in front of the Canadian net, which quickly escalated into yet another fight, this time between American JT Miller and Canada's Colton Parayko. The physicality and emotion displayed in these early moments of the game reflected just how deeply ingrained the rivalry between these two teams is. Hagel, who had fought with Matthew Tkachuk, spoke to Sportsnet during the first intermission, explaining the events that led to the quick fight. According to Hagel, Tkachuk had asked him before the puck drop whether he wanted to start the game with a fight. "Just try to get some energy into the building," Hagel said. He asked, and I'm not backing down from him. The tension between the teams was further amplified by the Canadian crowd, who loudly booed during the American national anthem before the game. The animosity in the arena was palpable, with fans showing their passionate support for their home team while expressing their displeasure toward the visitors. This game marked the first time in nearly a decade that both the United States and Canada faced off with full rosters of NHL All-Stars. Due to the NHL's withdrawal from the 2018 and 2022 Winter Olympics, both teams had previously been forced to field rosters made up of younger players and talent from other leagues. This made Saturday's contest all the more significant, as it provided an opportunity for both teams to showcase their full strength on the international stage. The match also served as the centerpiece of the Four Nations Face-Off tournament, which includes Sweden and Finland alongside the US and Canada. The competition, which replaced the traditional NHL All-Star game this year, follows a round-robin format between the 4 teams, with the top 2 advancing to the final. The game itself was a roller coaster of emotions, with both teams trading blows on the scoreboard as well. Canada struck first, with superstar Connor McDavid putting the host nation ahead 1-0 just 5 minutes into the game. McDavid showcased his exceptional skill, powering past the U.S. defense to get the puck past American goaltender Connor Hellebuyck. However, the Americans quickly responded. Just minutes later, USA forward Jake Guentzel scored off a pass from Jack Eichel to tie the game at 1-1. The back-and-forth action continued into the second period, where Dylan Larkin put the U.S. ahead 2-1 with a precise shot that beat Canadian goalie Jordan Binnington. As the game wound down, Canada pulled Binnington in a desperate attempt to tie the game. But with just under 2 minutes left, Jake Guentzel sealed the deal for Team USA, scoring an empty net goal to give the U.S. a 3-1 lead and clinch the victory. With this win, Team USA secured a spot in the final of the Four Nations Face-Off, positioning themselves as one of the top contenders for the tournament championship. As the game came to a close, the rivalry between USA and Canada was more alive than ever, leaving fans eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this historic competition. The intensity, passion, and physicality of the game only served to further cement this rivalry as one of the most exciting and fiercely contested in the world of hockey.